Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma
Thank you very much. Very good. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 807. Canto Part 1. Sunnatang Bhagavate.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Srinavatam
Srinavatam
Swagatam
Krishna
Krishna
Punya
Punya
Shravana
Kirtanaha Riddhi
Antaksto Yabhadrani Vidhunoti Suhartatam Shrinvatam Swakata Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtanaha Hridyantaksto Yabhadrani Vidhunoti Suhartatam Shrinvatam Swakata Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtanaha Hridyantaksto Yabhadrani Vidhunoti Suhartatam Shrinvatam Swakata Krishna Chanting to the antaksta within one's heart. Here, certainly. Abhadrani, desire to enjoy matter. Vidhunoti, cleanses. Suhrt, benefactor. Satam, of the truthful. Sri Krishna, the Personality of Godhead, who is the Paramatma, Supersoul, in everyone's heart and the benefactor of all the truthful devotees, cleanses the desire for material enjoyment from the heart of the devotee who relishes his messages, which are in themselves virtuous when properly heard and chanted.
Vrindavan Hare Krishna Devotees, Vikram Pasta, Sri Avatrani, Sri Sada. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Sridam Sarvabhutana, Bhoktam Japadapasham Sarvalokamaheswaram, Sridam Sarvabhutana, Yathaman Santi. This is the way of Shanti. Shanti means peacefulness. How it is, not by this peace treaty. That kind of Shanti or peace is going on, but it is never Shanti. It is simply formality. Shanti cannot be attained without Krishna consciousness. Peacefulness is not possible. Temporary, you can make some arrangement, but it has no value. Even amongst the relatives, father and the son, or husband and wife, brother and brother, there is no peace everywhere. There is some disagreement and separation. This is the law of the material world, not of the spiritual world. Spiritual world, there is something. The material world, envy. If you improve more than me, I become your enemy. This is the nature of nature. Therefore, the Bhagavatam, the cult of Srimad Bhagavatam, is not meant for the materialistic person. It is for the person who is spiritually interested. Spiritually interested means he is a Paramhamsa. Param means the supreme. And Hamsa means the swan. But Paramhamsa is supreme swan. What is the special qualification of the swan? That if you give the swan to drink milk mixed with water, it has got a special power. It drinks the milk portion and the water portion will not touch. Hamsa. And Paramhamsa means the person who knows what is the essence of this material world. It's called Paramhamsa. Who knows. Just like we are living entities, you have got your body, I have got my body, everyone has got his body. But what is the essence of this body? The essence of this body is the life. There is no life. You may have very nice, beautiful body, I may have very strong, beautiful body. But as soon as the life is gone, it is no. Therefore the essence of the body is the life. Similarly, this big gigantic body, cosmic manifestation. So there is also life. Otherwise, how it is going? Anyone can understand this philosophy, that this body is very important, belonging to certain self-great personality, scientist, thought philosopher, politician, whatever it may be. But so long the life is. Otherwise, no more politician, no more scientist, no more Christian. Similarly, it is very simple to think, unless there is life within this cosmic manifestation, how things are going on so nicely. So, one who is interested with that essence of this gigantic cosmic manifestation, he is called Paramatma. He is no more interested in any other. Active principle. What is the active principle? Just like medical science, they get active principle from a drug. Similarly, those are Paramahansa. They can understand that what is the active principle of this cosmic manifestation. There must be something. There is no doubt. But one is interested to know. Therefore, in the beginning of the Srimad Bhagavatam, it is said, Dharma projita koitavatra parama nirmasaranam satang bhastavastu dekamatra. Here in the Srimad Bhagavatam, the so-called religious movement, Adi Govinda Sarva Karana Karana. So, with this idea, to become Paramahansa, or to understand the central point, because if we simply understand the central point, then everything is understood. That is Vedic Indian. Jasmin Vijnate Sarvamedam Vijnatam Bhavanti. If you simply understand Krishna, then everything becomes complete. It is so nice. Jasmin Vijnate, by understanding the absolute truth, Krishna. Sarvamedam Vijnatam Bhavanti. Everything becomes understood. Just like one big scientist or disciple, Dr. Srila Prabhupada, MSc, he has dedicated his very advanced scientific book. We cannot even utter the words. Catalysis, so, he is a great scientist, admitted by many universities, Goa University, Calcutta University, here in Boston University, and then again California University. He is not ordinary. But he admits in his dedication that I dedicate this book to my spiritual master, because he has given me the real knowledge that Krishna is the origin of everything. Now, I am not a scientist. I am not a scientist, but I could teach a scientist or convincing that Krishna is the origin of everything. And unless he is convinced that Krishna is the origin of everything, how is it? So many scientists will challenge him. So he is prepared to accept the challenge. So, how it was possible for me to convince a big scientist? The fact is, as I stated, That if you understand Krishna, then you can teach even the greatest scientist, the greatest philosopher, the greatest politician, everything. That is, you don't require to be a great scientist to teach science. But if you simply understand Krishna, then you will be able to teach even the greatest scientist. Greatest philosopher, greatest anyone, let them come. We shall teach. We shall become their teacher. We challenge. Why? Because we know little of there is a verse in the Bhagavatam. Tathati deva padambujadvayam prasada vishanu vijita ime janati tattvam. What the body says, I don't know. One who has got a little fragmented grace of your lotus feet, he knows their Tathati deva padambujadvayam prasada vishanu vijita ime janati tattvam. Nachanai chiram vichati. A devotee of Krishna, he can understand the tattva of the truth. Simply, a little mercy, like the mercy of Krishna. Others, they may continue to speculate for many, many births. Not therefore, Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Bhauram Janmanavanti Janavan Mam Prabhu. Just like the scientist, yes, his study of science is perfect. When one surrenders to Krishna, perfectly knowing well that Krishna is the origin of everything, that is the perfection of knowledge. In another place, I think in this chapter is 1. Adapumbi dijasreshta varnasama vibhava sanusthritasya dharmasya samsiddhi ritu. Everyone is engaged in different occupations and things, whatever it is. But one should be interested to know whether by executing this kind of duty, whether I am becoming perfect. But they are no satisfied. Neither do they know what is perfection. But human life is meant for achieving perfection. That is the aim of life. So there are so many things that we must know that if we understand Krishna, slightly in truth, then our life is not that we cannot understand Krishna fully. It's so big and so unlimited. It is not possible. Krishna himself does not know how to live. God is great, he says. When we do not know how great is God, that is it. So, that greatness, you can understand Krishna or Krishna's greatness, life after life, hearing these thousands and millions of years, still will not be. Ananta then is explaining about Krishna by Ananta or unlimited places, now, unlimited now, he has got many now. Still, he could not say. But that is not possible. But if you try to understand about Krishna, then Krishna will help you out to understand. Vrindavan Hare Krishna. Krishna is so much. If anyone is interested to know about Krishna, you hear about Krishna. Then Sinnakam, Sukatha, Krishna, Punna, Purana, Kirtan. So Krishna, you know about Krishna. Even if you do not understand Krishna, you simply chant Krishna, Krishna, actually we are enlightened. Krishna, 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 Hare. Krishna, 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 Krishna. If you simply chant like that, you become perfect. Immediately you become perfect. Yes. Vrindavan Hare Krishna. Pura Krishna means, hearing and chanting means you become perfect. We are all sinful. We are all material born. Anyone is living with material. Must be considered sin. It is a question of degree. Unless we are sinful, there is no question of accepting this material body. Buddha, Buddha, Buddha. We are committing sinful life. Therefore, next life we are getting a certain type of body. Everything is meant to avoid. Why different types of bodies? Why not the same body? No. Karanam Gunasammayasya Sadasat Joni Janma. Because we are associating with certain quality of spirituality. There are three qualities of spirituality. Sattvam, Rajaguna and Tamam. So one of them I must associate. One of them. So if we associate with Sattvam, we get a different type of body. If we associate with Rajaguna, then we get a different type of body. If we associate with the Tamagun, then we get a different type of body. This is the law of nature. Exactly like that. If you infect a certain type of disease, you get that. Nature's law. You cannot avoid. If you infect typhoid disease, then you must suffer from that. Similarly, we during this living condition, Buddha, Buddha, we are, our position is that we are changing body after body and we are suffering according to the body. If we want to stop our suffering, then we must stop getting another material. And that we can do only by Krishna consciousness. Otherwise, maybe in the modes of goodness, that much. Here in the material world, you can elevate up to the modes of goodness. And what is the result of goodness? Buddham vachati sattva. If you associate with goodness, then you can be promoted to the very, very high practice, good. Whereas Buddham, Avdham, and Bhakti, the planet systems and divided, therefore it is called three worlds. There are some planets like this. Earth is called Gurloka. It is situated in the middle. And above Earth there are seven lokas. And down Earth there are seven lokas. So, in this middle position, if we associate with goodness, then we can be promoted to the higher planetary system. Like Brahma has got, he has got very, very long duration of life. The standard of living in other planets, other planetary systems is thousands times more comfortable. We can get out. Who don't got he can be promoted. Once they disturb the Radhasa, if we associate with Rajagun, then we can remain in the middle position. And if you associate with Tamagun, then you go down. Just like here we see some of the animals are meant for being slaughtered. So in previous life, they also slaughtered. Therefore, they are waiting to become to be slaughtered. Mamsa is a Sanskrit word of meat. Mam means meat. Sha means eat. I eat you this time. You eat me next time. This is called karma mamsa. Jagyate karma annatra lokam karma. Now we are very happy that we have got so much, so many living stocks. I shall kill one and eat, enjoy. And he does not know that he is making the path smooth, the theory of the field. This is karma mamsa. So, this is going on, bhutta bhutta praliyate. We are getting one type of body and eating or sleeping or making according to the body. There are so many 100,000. The eating, sleeping, sex life and depending everywhere. Either an insect or a big man. Everyone knows how to eat, how to sleep, how to enjoy sex life, and how to in his own way. That is not real business of human life. Real business of human life is here mentioned. Vrindavan Hare. Just try to hear about it. We are opening so many centers. Just to give chance to people to hear about Krishna. That's all. And if one hears, then or chants, immediately he becomes purified. Purna Savana. And as much as the more you become purified, Vrindavan or Prani, Vidunati, then all the dirty things accumulated within the heart on account of contamination of this material earth, that becomes clean. And as soon as it is clean, you understand that you are eternally related with Krishna. He is the Supreme Master and we are servitor. Let us serve Krishna. That is perfect. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव की जय, रामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय, प्रेम से बोल श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवाचार्य गौरवृंद जय, श्री राधा कृष्ण गोवर्धन श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरियोजन की जय, राम की जय,